good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay, and so is Lilybell, who is sleeping. Sydney has been a holy terror again today, climbing on everything and all over Jonah, and just, yeah. Um, and then Jonah, he's sitting up on top of the fridge because that's the only place he can get away from Sydney. So maybe he's jumped down now. I don't know. We'll see. So again, yesterday I didn't get much done at all. At all. So I'm going to start working here around this ghost. I just, I don't know. I'm dragging my feet with this. I am absolutely dragging my feet. So, so I'm going to work here on this back stitching here. And so what did I do yesterday? Oh, I'm, before I forget, my name is Eva, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you here. If you're just new here, thank you so very much for being a part of my channel. Just a minute here. Let me check. I'm not sure about this. Right? Oh, no, they have it as a darker thread. 3837 is a 19. Let me see here. I gotta check first because I'm not sure. I wish I had one of those cards, you know, that you could just check. DMC 3837 go. And of course it's taking its own sweet time today. Nothing's working right. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So it is this color. Okay, well, we'll just continue working on with it. Sometimes I wonder, you know, is it the right color? Is it not the right color? So today it's extremely cloudy. We did have very light flurries yesterday. Very light. They didn't really materialize, but there were some, you know, so but yeah. And yesterday I took off and I went to the post office, and of course my printer yesterday didn't work again. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not recognizing my my iPhone is not recognizing my printer. And I mean, I've had this printer for years, probably 5 years now. But anyway, it's not doing it again. And yes, I unplugged it. Yes, I rebooted it. Yes, I did all of that. Nothing. So anyway, I went first to the post office because I wanted to tell the postmistress that I was going to go to the library and print off these shipping labels, and that if it was okay if I just put them in the mail. And she said, yeah, no problem. I said, okay, fine. So I got the mail, and my friend JJ from, just a minute. Oh gosh. With Sydney, everything falls down. And JJ, Jackie, she lives in Edmonton, Alberta. And she sent me this beautiful card. I love this. I love this. I'd make an awesome cross-stitch picture. And she just wrote in here that she was, that she didn't forget my birthday. So enjoy this, that her daughter Tasma brought back from Las Vegas. Look at this beauty from Las Vegas. Isn't that a beautiful magnet? I thought I had one not similar, but I mean not like this, because this is quite heavy metal. But I just thought it was this Las Vegas sign. But I don't have one, but I have, this will make number 4 or 5 from Las Vegas. So, but I love it. I love it. So it's got the peace sign, it's got the heart sign, it's got that very famous welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign. So yeah, I've never been to Las Vegas. My son was in Las Vegas, but I never had the opportunity to go to Las Vegas. So, yeah. Okay, I gotta make sure here I get this. I get this. So I'm there. Just a minute. It's hard when you're looking at it upside down. Okay, so I'm there. Okay, so I have, so that's 3. Okay. Yeah, did something wrong here. So, and you know I love magnets. Oh, gosh. My fridge is just full of magnets from all over the world. And, you know, I'm always open to more. Doesn't matter if I've been there or not. When I get something like this, even though I haven't been there, I know this was there, and I know somebody was there and bought it. So, yep, I'm all for it. So this will go on my refrigerator right away. So thank you, JJ. Thank you, thank you, thank you, JJ. So, yeah. Oh, gosh. So I gotta go up to here. And Lilybell is snoring here. So, you know what? I gotta turn this upside down so that I've got this. So I've got this. It's hard to do it when you're looking at it. You're stitching it upside down, but you're looking at the pattern right side up. It makes it more difficult, that's for sure. So then I went to Sydney. No. I went to the, is that right? Okay, so that's there. Sydney. So then I went to the library, and I was able to get one label printed. And because the computers are quite old and the programming, you know, the It's Windows 95, I think they have on there, or Windows 98. So it's really old. And then they have all this um, gaming stuff come up, free games and all. And that buggers the whole thing up. It makes it hard to keep going on a, if I am somewhere. So, like I said, I was able to get into Canada Post to print off the one label. But then I went to go and print off the second label, and of course I was kicked out of there. So then I had to start all over again. I had to go into my Yahoo account. I had to go into Canada Post, and every time I went to do something, it wouldn't accept it, and it's just horrendous. So, needless to say, I had tried too many times, and I was booted off of Canada Post. So, and that's after like 20 minutes or so, and I was going to call them, and I thought, no, can't call them. Because I don't know how long I'll be online. Because the last time I was online, which was last week, I was on for 2.5 hours just to speak to them for 2 minutes. So I left it. I told Linda and Sandra there from the library, I said, I'm so sorry. I said that I have to go home so that I can be online here too. I have to phone Canada Post to have them unlock my account again. So I came home and I phoned them. And of course I was on hold. And I was on hold, I don't know for how long, half an hour or so. And then during that time I thought, I might as well make my stuffed peppers. So I was there and I was making my stuffed peppers. I cut all my peppers in half. Then I had gotten the filling done, and what I had done was I used rice cauliflower, and that takes the place of rice because it's just cauliflower, right? So I did that, and I had some vegan breakfast sausage links, and I cut those all up into small pieces. Then I put in vegan ground. Then I put in tomatoes and onions, tomato sauce, spices, whatever I had, I threw in there. That's the beauty of it. You can throw everything in the kitchen sink in there, because it doesn't matter as long as it is that you can make something. So then I threw some vegan cheese in there, and I know Amy yesterday, she was saying when I was talking to her, she said, well, I don't have a good recipe. I said, well, you just throw everything in there. And you do what you can do. Okay, so I did that. Okay, so then I go down. Sorry, So then I go down here. And so I did them. I had 9 peppers. Some of them were small, you know, like this high, right? But I did them just like how Juliet had done them. Cut them, instead of just taking the top off, I cut them right in half. Why? I never thought of that. My mother never did it. Would have been so much easier because I can vaguely remember her trying to stuff these peppers. That's them. It's Jonah. Sydney's after him. He's trying to warn Sydney off, but Sydney's not taking the hint. I wish Jonah would really get at him. Give him a good swat. You know, children need to know. Ooh. Well, I guess that one hurt. So I did them, and so then I had one pan, and I put 3 peppers in there. And then I had 3 other pans where I put, how many did I put in there? 1.5? 2 peppers. 2 peppers in each one. So I did that. And I baked them for 40 minutes at 425. And like I covered them in aluminum foil. And I did that. And then I am going to, I'm going to see about using my food sealer, vacuum food sealer. Try saying that 10 times over. So I'm going to use that and see if I can seal them. Now, you can use wet, but these aren't overly wet. It's not like a soup wet, right? It's has much more bulk to it. So I am going to do that as soon as my videos are done. So today it feels like snow again, but it's supposed to get up to, I think, 10 degrees. Maybe 4 degrees. Alexa, what's the forecast?
In Eriksdale, it's -2 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can look for overcast weather with a high of 3 degrees and a low of -2 degrees.
So it's only a high of 2 degrees today. See, how my phone has it on the weather app and what she says are 2 different things. So, let's see here. So, yeah. Oh, I am hoping to get more progress done on this today because, oh my gosh. So, and then back to that. Then Canada Post came on the line and we talked for a few minutes. Only took a few, under 5. And then she got me reconnected. And, but I still can't print it. Because my printer doesn't work. Or my phone, the printer doesn't recognize my phone, or the phone doesn't recognize my printer. I don't know. Then yesterday afternoon, I was supposed to have a phone call from my doctor. at 3:30. So either she's still sick or she got really busy or something. But still, the medical office should have called to say that she was not going to be available. They're down here in Jonah's hut. There. Poor Jonah. He just can't get any peace. Yes. He just can't get any peace, that poor cat. But of course, Sydney follows him and does things. If Jonah's sitting up there looking out the window, Sydney has to look outside the window. If Jonah's laying on top of the back of the sofa, Sydney's laying back up there. Sydney? Sydney? I spritz him with water, but it doesn't hurt him. Sydney! Sit! And see, Sydney gets behind my TV there, and I don't know what he's doing on there. Most of the times I just miss him. Sydney? He was looking in the toilet yesterday too. So I spritzed him because I don't want him to fall in there. I know I could put the lid down, but you know, I'm basically the only one here that uses it. So okay, so where am I here? Sydney. But yeah. I know he wants to play. I know he just wants to play with Jonah. But Jonah is telling him to back off. I have to make an appointment. Maybe I'll make it today here for him to get fixed there in November. Middle of November, I guess. So, even though his hormones aren't really running rampant, not yet anyways, they will be starting soon. So I will nip it in the bud or in his berries and remove his berries. Now he's cleaning the water off of them. Sydney? Sydney! He just, this morning he was on my screen there and he was dug right into it. I didn't much care for that. There. Now he's come. He's decided here he's going to lay with Lilybell. So, she doesn't want it. You got her nose out of joint. But she lets him have it. She just lets him have it. Oh, it was, when was it? Last night. Lilybell always eats on the bed. That's her thing. She has supper on the bed. And there is a soaker pad down, so don't worry, I've done it for a long time for her. I didn't do it with all the others, but I do it with her because it's she knows then it's getting time to, slow down. She's slow anyways. She's no lady. So but yeah, it's yeah, but her and Sydney were had their faces in the food bowl, so she'll tolerate them. So that's good. Okay, I'm almost finished this bit of thread. So if you're just new here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and comment. I also do a sort of German version, and I do it after this video. And so I do that, so you don't have to, unless you absolutely want to, you don't have to listen or watch the German one. It's a real comedy of errors, though. I tell ya, I am trying to get my German back, but it's just, oh my gosh, I just want to sit there and just hang my head. But the only way to really learn is just like if somebody wants to learn English, right? You got to get in there. You got to get your feet wet. You got to do it, right? Even if you make errors, right? I have watched so many Russian ladies or Ukrainian ladies. I don't know. I don't know the difference. Because they have Cyrillic writing, and it's basically the same thing. And so I watch them. Doesn't matter, because they really do beautiful stitching. Absolutely beautiful stitching. And so I just sit here and I put them on. I don't know Russian or Ukrainian or Polish. I don't know any of those languages. But I follow along. And it's nice listening to them. And that would be the same if somebody did Swedish or Finnish, or I listened to French. And I'm talking about not Quebec French, France French. My French words are extremely limited. But living in a bilingual country, and I consider myself bilingual, okay, but not officially bilingual. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Like, I would like to listen to the Anishinaabe. How they speak. Don't understand a word. Nothing. Doesn't bother me. If they are doing something that I am doing and I like to do, then yes, of course, I'm for it. So that's as far as I've got here on that ghost right there. So I'm just finishing up down on this side. But do you think I can find those threads? Oh yeah, here we go. So, yeah, I just want this done. I just want this done. I want this done. You know, I am done, finished. Stick a fork in me. I am so done. You know, when you get to the end of a project and you're not quite finished and you're trying to get it done and everything, it's like the universe puts roadblocks up all over the place and you're like in a maze and you're trying to find your way out. That's the way I feel. And it's, yeah, it's not very, it's not much fun. Because you want it done. You want it done. I have a dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. All you need to do is answer the question, who are two of my three sidekicks? And I'm sure you can guess those. Spelling's not important. My email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, at gmail.com. I'm going to be doing, if you're a company that is interested in collaborating with me, please use the email Kenya, KENJAH05 at yahoo.ca, because I don't know, I'm losing emails. Like, you know, I will have people say, well, I emailed you, I didn't get it. And I look in my spam folder, it's not there. So I don't know where it's gone to. I have no idea where it's gone to. So, yeah. No, right there. So I'm going to use that as a dedicated email address for stores that would like to do collaborations with me. So if you see that email address, that is only reserved for those like stores. Okay, it's just I don't know how else to do it. So yeah, but yeah, so that was a nice Peterbilt that drove by here. Nice moss green color. Yeah. So, is that there? Gosh, you know what? If it's not exactly right, who cares? Do I care? Do I look like I care? Do I look like I want to get this finished? Yeah. So yeah, okay, so that one's done. But I think I'm going to do this other ghost in another color for back stitching. I think I might do it in black. Okay, so can't even see. So there's the one. So that green ghost there, I think I may just outline in, do the back stitching in black. Back stitching in black. Yes. If you saw this is how my kits go. I'll give you one reason why. One name. And the name starts with S and ends with Y. He gets up here and he's just like, now he's a little angel and he's sleeping with Lily Bell. Yeah, so Juliet is working. There's our municipal elections today all across the province. So, and that includes for mayor for the city of Winnipeg. I'm kind of eager to see who's going to. I mean, it doesn't matter to us out here, but I'm just eager to see who's going to get the mayorship. So it's just, I don't know if anybody's found, but with the elections, there are really poor choices for people in all over the place. Just really poor candidates that are running. Some of them are good. I'll give you that. Some of them are really good. But by far, it's just no. So, okay, I'm going to finish this up. So you see that one goes there. So I'm going to work now on the green one, on outlining it. And then I'm going to just continue working here. Yeah, and maybe I can make a dent in it, and maybe I can get it done tomorrow. But your packages will be out in the mail tomorrow. Okay? So never fear. It's just the nature of the beast, I guess. So please go over and watch Laura from Stitching with Laura, or Natalia from Lovecraft Forever. You can also watch Sabrina at Sabrina Music and More. That's an ampersand more. She's a German lady, but she does speak English. There is also the Bookish Knitter, Sarah from the Bookish Knitter. Yeah, it's just... So I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to watch crafting how-tos, or I don't know. I'm just going to see what's on. And I've got a blanket around my knees to keep me warm. So, all right, everyone. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Lily Bell and Sydney and Jonah. All right, everyone. I guess I will see you tomorrow, God willing, of course. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins would be forgiven. All right, everyone. I hope to see you here tomorrow. God bless you all. Toodle-oodles, everyone.